Hey, we're gonna make some autumn olive muffins.
Hey, it's Andy from the Post Edit. So, turns out that at home I didn't have any of the little muffin paper things, and I didn't feel like greasing all the tiny little muffin tin holes. So, I made a loaf instead. So, it's actually an autumn olive cake, but it came out great.
Step one, find yourself a bunch of ripe autumn olives. They're everywhere. You'll see them around. Next, get a bag or a basket or something to harvest into and collect as much as you please. Remember, this is a noxious invasive weed that must be removed at all costs. So, over-harvesting is not a bad thing. Don't forget to snack on a few while you're harvesting. So good. That's about 3 or 4 minutes of harvesting from one plant. Obviously, autumn olive can be extremely productive. All right, now let's get baking. We got 2.5 cups of flour. I like King Arthur because it's un-enriched and good quality, and it's co-op. 1/2 cup of sugar. Tablespoon baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon salt. Mix that shit together. 2 eggs and a cup of milk. 1/3 cup of oil. Mix that shit up. Teaspoon of vanilla. Pour this into that. Stir until just combined, and then fold in the autumn olives. Next, you want to grease and flour the pan. I like to use butter and just apply it like a glue stick, and then dust some flour in. Get a nice even coat of flour, and then scoop in the batter. Preheat to 350, and stick it on in the oven for an hour or so, until the toothpick or thing comes out clean.
So, while that's cooking, let's take a minute to talk about the awesome research behind autumn olives. This is an article that looks at the effects of autumn olive consumption on blood glucose levels after eating. What they found was that consumption of autumn olive berries significantly reduced the post-food consumption spike in blood glucose levels, similar to that of a commercially available blood glucose level modulator, which could prove beneficial to people with diabetes or just for general health of healthy people. Here's another paper that looks at the nutritional composition of autumn olives, which found that they are high in vitamin C and really powerful in terms of their antioxidant and free radical scavenging capabilities. They also have lots of different nutrients, minerals that are really important, and so generally can just be considered a healthy food. And last one, just want to highlight this real short article that looks at lycopene concentration in different kinds of autumn olive, which has been associated with reduced risk of certain diseases like cancer and heart disease. So maybe there's something to that. We should be eating more autumn olives.
All right, it's been an hour, so let's check on it. Oh wow, that fogged up my camera. That's better. So we'll stick a chopstick in. Comes out clean, we're good. We'll set that up there to cool and see how it tastes. Look at that. Beautiful, crusty brown top, moist, soft inside. Perfect.
I was really happy with the way that this recipe came out. Autumn olives can be really astringent, that puckery mouthfeel, which I personally love in the ripe fruit, but cooked, all the astringency was gone, and it was just sweet, a little bit tart, and lots of really nice flavor. It's still like that like gumminess to it. I don't really know how to describe it, but if you've eaten autumn olives, you know what I'm talking about. And this cake had all that without the astringency, so A+. Also great with peanut butter.